Hi, I'm Paul Pavao. I'm the chief engineer here at the Mix Room in Burbank, California. I've worked with the owner Ben Gross for the past 12 years on countless projects from Marilyn Manson, Disturbed. We've had Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj here, and we've used Steven Slate's products on pretty much every project. Trigger, VCC. We've been starting to use the VBC, which is quite amazing, and SSD as well, and it's great. Technology has advanced great distances since I started working in the industry 10 years ago. When I was just a kid and I went to recording school, I didn't even know you could get into a studio, and I saw an opening at the Mix Room as an intern and went there during Filter's third record, The Amalgamut, and completely excited. I grew up on their record, so to see those guys just recording and everything was like a dream come true. I advanced to become an assistant engineer, and one of the first records I worked on was the first Daughtry record, which ended up being Grammy nominated. And then the next record that was pretty prolific in my career was Fireflight, which got Grammy nominated with my mixing credit on there as well.
Hey, how's it going? This is Geno Lenardo. I'm here at the Mix Room in Burbank, California, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the Steven Slate Digital products that I use on my mixes and when I'm writing as well. I was formerly with Filter, and back then we didn't have a lot of the great stuff that Steven's made now, but these days I'm doing a lot of stuff for a lot of different films and albums.
iFrankenstein is a movie coming out next year with Aaron Eckhart based off of a comic book. And so working on the soundtrack, it's going for more of a darker edge vibe with like a lot of rock elements going on. And so instantly just wanted to use Steven Slate's plugins, especially Trigger and the Virtual Console collection, because they really bring out that special thing that I'm looking for when I'm approaching the mix. And it's something special to be working on this, especially from my own home studio, not even being in actual studio and trying to bring out that big sound that you get as a professional. And Slate's plugins do that.
Steven Slate Drums, the best virtual drum plugin on the market by far. I use it all the time on a lot of my different projects, whether it's for albums, such as the new Device record. I use that almost exclusively along with some other samples, as well as the movie stuff that I do. So like the Underworld Awakening soundtrack, there's 3 tracks on that album that it's all Steven Slate drums. On that I had some drummers do some drumming with the V-Drum kit. I also did a lot of programming myself on the keyboard, and what I do is I save those MIDI grooves that I create in folders on my desktop so I can use them for other songs or other sections of a song, and it's just drag and drop. It's the easiest thing ever, and you can make your own custom kits, and the sounds are just phenomenal. It was just recorded really well, and I can't get enough of it. Especially this 3-snare rock is like my it's part of the SSD Classic kits that came with the original, and the original Platinum, that is, and that's my kit.
So as I approach mixing the soundtrack, I really, as soon as I put the Virtual Console collection on there, using the Brit 4K and the USA, they brought out that console that I'm used to, that console sound.
The writing process of iFrankenstein, the songs that are inspired by the film, again, I'll go back to using the drums. The other thing about the drums, I do use the 3-snare rock quite exclusively, but you can also bring your own and construct your own kits within SSD4. Super easy. It's just drag and drop, drag and drop. So any other old samples that I like, I can have them at my fingertips. Like, it's incredibly easy.
So we just finished 2 songs for the iFrankenstein soundtrack, Possessions Mine and Misgiving. Those are the titles for now. Geno did everything on his laptop with SSD, and the guitars and bass, all just within that little studio world is now in a laptop. It's crazy to think about. And I took it home, I've mixed it, and we're really excited for you to hear it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we do.
So thank you for coming to the Mix Room and checking out some of the work we're doing on iFrankenstein. Look for the film, look for the soundtrack, and thanks again for all the great plugins, Steven.